Let's start by just closing our eyes and keeping our feet firmly planted on the ground. Just allowing ourselves to come into the present moment. Take a couple of breaths in through the nose and out. In through the nose and out. And one more time, in through the nose and out. Feeling yourself becoming present to this moment. And in your mind's eye, just see roots coming from your feet, down through the ground, down into the underground, right down to that root rock at the bottom of the earth. Wrap those roots around that rock. Feeling yourself becoming centered and stabilized. See golden light emanating from that rock. This is the light of our true nature. And see that golden light moving up through the rock, through the underground, through the ground, through the floorboards, and into your feet. Set intention that this light would become a healing balm around your body and through every atom and cell. See this light moving now slowly and gently through the feet, into the ankles, up through the back of the calves, the front of the shins, up to the kneecaps, through the front of the legs and the back of the legs, reaching up into the spine, the bottom of the spine. See the light moving all the way up through the back of the spine, right up to the top of the head. And see this light moving all the way up through the torso, right up to the top of the head, down through the left side of the body, and out through the left arms and hands and fingers, and down through the right side of the body, the right arm, the right hand, and the right fingers, until your whole body is enveloped in this healing elixir of golden light. In this space, you can set intention for what you would like that light to help you with. Sometimes this light can support us in lightening up about a loss or a subject or a person. And sometimes this light can simply bring light to clarify whatever it is we need to know or to see in this particular moment, whatever we're navigating that we're confused about. Just invite this light through your own mental invitation for whatever it is you're needing right now. now in your mind's eye, see a beautiful golden path ahead of you. Step onto that path. And as you begin walking that path, imagine that you are walking into the best, highest version of you. See the old you falling away. It's not that there's anything wrong with her or him. It's just that you're walking along this path towards the version of you that you'd love to experience. How is that version? What are you feeling? What's different about you in your highest version of you? How are you treating yourself? How do you talk to yourself? What do you do for yourself in this best version of you? Just get a sense of him or her and just experience the lightness that you live with when you remember who you truly are. And this beautiful version of you, which is always you, has divine wisdom, knows what she needs, knows what she needs to let go of, knows where she's overdoing it, knows where she's underdoing it. She just has this perfect wisdom that allows for balance. It's hard to feel that when we're in the midst of a loss. Sometimes we lose sight of balance as we fall into a lot of scattered thinking, a lot of worry, a lot of regret, and a lot of memories. But stay in faith that this perfect, balanced, connected, radiant version of you is always available, always there. Everything else is waves of thought, coming and going, sometimes knocking us off course, sometimes keeping us stuck. But always just waves of thought, sometimes known as grief and loss. Keep touching that space of this version of you. This best version, this highest version, this true self version. And just appreciate how divinely connected you are with whomever you have lost or whatever you're currently experiencing as a loss. If you want, you can even take a moment here to speak from your heart to the person that you feel is now gone, and you can hear that person respond to you. Let yourself be soothed by the experience of always being connected beyond physical form. Let yourself be soothed by the possibility that even if someone is only 100 miles away, or perhaps someone has decided to leave and start in a new way, you can still speak from your heart and hear their response. Hearing the truth of any situation. Versus the constant worry and overthinking that can get in the way and compound our loss. You can do this connection with a pet. You can do this connection with a child. You can do this connection with a partner that left you 20 years ago. It doesn't matter. We're all connected. And as our mind gets still, we can literally talk from our heart to one another, beyond any human drama, beyond anything that happened at the end, beyond any fears we might have about where they are or what they're doing now. We can hear all. As we settle into our heart. And let's ask for divine healing of that heart chakra, because often when we have experienced a loss, a transition as well, from one form of the relationship to another, often it hits us hardest in our heart. We tend to be thinking a lot, analyzing a lot, in our head a lot. But actually the heart knows. So we can ask the light that's surrounding us now to soothe our heart and to give us the strength to experience love and appreciation for all that was and for all that will be. See that golden light really strengthening around your heart chakra. Glittering brilliantly and beautifully. Soothing any stress, any anxiety. Now let's thank our connection to whomever we decided to talk with And know that we can return to that conversation at any time. Soul speaking to soul, higher self speaking to higher self. And just begin to walk back down the path, the golden path, staying in this beautiful version, this true self version, this best self. And as you're walking down that golden path, on your way back now, you notice a tiny gate. You open that gate and step down a couple of steps until you feel yourself stepped into your body. Feel the soles of your feet on the floor. Move your toes a little. Move your fingers a little. Just be in your body, still carrying this true self. And see roots coming from your feet, down through the ground, down into the underground, and right down to that rock at the bottom of the earth. Wrap those roots around that rock. Feel yourself centered and grounded. And gently open your eyes coming into the session. Letting yourself be here now.